if you face many defeats, but you will not be defeated.
Nia was amazing.
You are a monstrosity of evil.
It's not that swift.
How dare you?
You are a liar.
I'm not.
Abby, she is the only person on this team who's never done a solo at nationals.
And our first overall team solo is...
Nia has a lot of confidence, and I think Nia has a lot of ability and talent. My goal for Nia this year is really for Nia to grow as a dancer. I expect Nia this season to have an amazing year in dance. Ideally, we would love for her to have a title win.
This is my crown, but I just bought it because I had to have one. I haven't won one in dance.
You haven't won it yet, but it's coming, right?
Yeah.
It's coming.
Give me something. You're like at a funeral.
Nia's name is screamed out constantly.
Nia. Boom. Hemp.
It's in a nasty, barking way. It's really mean.
As a teacher, we give them the tools, we do our job. It's up to them to go out in the world and use them.
I disagree with
If I need to wipe her butt all the way there, that's ridiculous.
It's vicious at times, and I'm not asking you to wipe her butt. I'm asking you to do your job. When you talk to Maddie and you're giving her corrections, you're not barking at her and yelling at her. Wrong. How many times I tell you this? Time and time again. You don't talk to her that way.
Because I have to tell her once. I don't know what Holly's problem is this week, but she said to me, you're just barking orders at her. You're just barking at her, which was like calling me a dog, which I did not appreciate.
Thank you.
Here you are.
Yes, just checking in to see if everything's okay between us, because it doesn't sound like it is.
The parents were required to be here today.
Here, I think moms who don't work probably have a more flexible schedule, but you know that I work, but I cannot.
If you cared, then you want to speak your opinion, you be here at the meetings.
I can't believe this is starting already again.
Abby, let's not go there once again.
You need to be here. I feel right now that I care more about Nia's success than you do.
No, well,
Your husband was here. He walked right in the door. Why didn't he stay?
Abby, if you
My dad even took me to the mother-daughter talk about getting your period. My dad took me because my mother was at work.
Oh my God, she's talking about a period? What the hell does that have to do with anything? Oh, but I want to kill myself.
Figure it out, because you know what?
Abby,
the kid needs somebody.
was I-
She's not that swift.
How dare you?
She's not.
How dare
She needs
you?
help. She needs you to be here.
Oh, Abby.
She needs people to take notes.
Abby.
You think you're up here because you have a doctorate and everybody else is
That's
down
your
here.
problem, Abby. You were intimidated by me because I don't have a doctorate.
Bull.
Oh, Abby, don't be ignorant.
Please. That's it. No.
The sky.
Abby maintains that the moms will decide who gets the fourth solo, but we all know who has the final decision when it comes to any dancing at the Abby Lee Dance Company.
A woman who will say.
Okay. We're going to start with Jill.
I picked Kendall. I'm sorry, to me a no-brainer.
Chrissy.
I obviously picked Chloe. She's been with you since she was 2 years old. I think Chloe has been a team player for a long time.
Holly.
I would say Nia. I really enjoyed watching her perform the piece.
All right. So we have a three-way tie. So, Melissa, you get to break the tie.
Oh, my God.
I think that Nia should get this opportunity because she goes 100%, and she has shown us that she can do different.
Based on that performance, you would put Nia on that stage. And I'm not saying you wouldn't,
but I'm not a
you
judge.
asked
I'm a
us to
mom.
base it on that performance.
But yeah, she gave her opinion, so rest.
It's not fair. It's just not fair.
Oh, my gosh. It's a solo, Jill. Well,
That's right. You relax, Holly. Then relax.
I'm not doing this anymore because it's ludicrous. Absolutely ludicrous. To leave abruptly like that's not very professional or reliable. And we left. We didn't really leave. We were just in your parking lot, and you have given us.
You left. Nia can go by herself. That's fine.
Yeah, but you know, when I sent her by herself last season, you grilled me to no end. And I was not only finished, but done. Well done.
I think she's immature, and I think she needs to grow up a little bit.
You didn't walk in her shoes when she couldn't walk and she was in a wheelchair.
Are we on this feet thing again?
We are, because that's who she is.
I understand
And she doesn't
that.
use that to define her. She doesn't use it as a crutch, but every now and then she does have pain, which is real.
But there's no injury.
It's real.
I'm about this far from pulling the duet.
No, she needs to do the duet to prove to you that she's capable of dancing and dancing well through pain.
I know, but your mouth is ugly, woman.
You are a monstrosity of evil. You want to talk about ugliness.
You're done. You're done. No duet.
Whatever.
I'm a monstrosity of evil?
Yes, you
I'll show
are.
you evil.
That's your name and reputation.
Yep, I
Unprofessional.
know. Evil monstrosity, I got it. During the dance concert, each one of you will be performing this 45-second audition for a solo at Nationals.
Never had a solo at Nationals. Maybe this is your year. So
Sometimes Abby just picks her favorite.
you may have faced many defeats, but you will not be defeated.
I'm more determined than ever to show Abby that I'm ready to do a solo at Nationals.
You are all vying for a chance to compete at Nationals. This is the last chance you get to show Abby you have earned a place.
This 45-second solo is really important to me. I've never had a solo at Nationals before, and it would mean a lot to me if I did. Are you guys nervous for 45 seconds? I'm a little nervous because, you know, sometimes Abby doesn't pick, like, the best dancer. She just picks, like, whoever she wants to pick, you know. I'm worried about who Abby's gonna choose because she's making the decision, and there's no other judges, so even if you did the best, she might not even pick you.
I speak to Maya. Goodbye.
I want our best shot at winning to be out on that stage. I don't think the moms are gonna like my critiques, but I don't really care. I'm the dance teacher, and I know what it's gonna take to win at Nationals.
Reading the critiques from Abby, the chances of her doing a solo at Nationals are pretty 0 to none.
It just makes me sad.
I know.
It doesn't take away anything that you did last week.
Told your mother in the audience. What did I look at you and say? I said I thought Mayor did the best. I did. I know that I don't count, and I know I'm not Nationals. That doesn't take anything away from you. Chin up, and you go out there and you do better than you ever could have imagined, right?
All right, last week, competition. Failure!
Why are you blaming the kids when you were absent all week? So you still don't have an answer as to why you were not there last
I
week?
don't owe you an explanation.
You do.
If I wasn't there, just guess it was a darn good reason.
And if it's a darn good reason, why could you share it?
Gianna was there. If I'm not there, I'll send somebody.
Abby is not doing her job. What she did last week was wrong. Abby ruined Nia's audition.
She took the character in a different direction, which was her mother.
You by taking away an opportunity. So if that makes you feel good, so be it.
Trying to protect your child and make her not look like a complete fool. Go back and look at your pictures of your personality when you were a baby, before she made the mini-me.
Others may not hold Abby accountable for her behavior, but I do. And I am not going to let Abby off the hook.
That was mean-spirited, what you said. You gave her an opportunity and took it away. She's the only girl on this team that you ever take something away from. The only one. And let it not go unnoticed.
That's
Let
kind
other
of
people see it.
That's kind of a bold-faced lie.
No, because when there are dances, who pulls the dance? When it's a duet, it's always pulled before Nia.
I've done nothing. Girls, you can go in the other room and you can dance.
No, I am
No,
not going to have
this
this
is
woman
ridiculous.
stand here and lie about what she said. I refuse to be in a room with this woman who's lying.
Good.
My integrity is worth more. You are shallow, nasty. Well, I'm not leaving the team. So if that's what you want, I'm
Go
not your new
somewhere
Chrissy,
else.
and I'm not your new Kelly, and Nia is not Brooke, Paige, or Chloe. Okay? So you get your act together and you stop telling lies. You are a liar. An absolute liar. And you sit there and all of you women stand here and you're cowards.
I wasn't
You're
there.
cowards.
You weren't
You know it's
there.
never lie. And you let this woman stand here and lie. I'm sick and tired of it. I'm sick and I cannot take this anymore. Not only do I deserve better, that little girl deserves better. She's a vicious and nasty, foul woman. None of those other mothers said a single word. They let that woman tear my kid apart last week, and they did the same thing today. That woman is insane. She's crazy.
Solos. I assumed that solo would go to Kalani.
I think it should go to Nia.
No.
It was head-to-head. It's been head. That was the challenge the entire time.
I agree with that, but I think in this instance, I don't agree because it was a competition judged by kids. As Kalani's mom, I do feel that it was not a fair battle as far as a kid judging.
Last week, we weren't dismissing it when we knew we were going into the competition. Regardless, I think, honestly, Abby...
Actually, I think that you're going way out of...
You said plenty.
You said plenty because you're sitting here telling me that I'm taking away your child's win, and I just said I'm not.
Abby, honestly, she is the only person on this team who's never done a solo at Nationals. Nia is ecstatic that she finally gets a solo at Nationals in the teen division. We're coming off a huge week for Nia. She had the production of a music video for her second song, Slay. She got first place at a dance competition. She beat Kalani, which is a huge victory. Going into Nationals, going into this week, we have to hunker down. There's a lot of work to be done, and Abby's not here to do any of it.
This is your first solo at Nationals ever. Yep. Called No Matter What. So you're going for this no matter what goes on, no matter what happens, go work on it. Okay, great. I'm gonna fight no matter what.
The song is a beautiful summary of Nia's journey this year. This is a perfect solo for Nia.
Every day is something. Can go a day, 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 go a day without a breakdown. No, I know everybody's got their own way, no matter what.
Music skipped.
Did it like stay on the track?
No.
Did it like skip to a whole different part?
Yeah.
When that music skipped, 30 seconds of her solo was cut out. But despite that, Nia was amazing.
Second place. No matter what, Nia.
I am ecstatic that Nia got second place in team solo.
Next, we have Nia. I'm gonna pull this off too because Kalani, you were also in a duet with Nia. I think you both could have been stronger. Now, Kalani, you were a little more African than Nia.
Abby, I would not go there. I will say both girls were great.
Maybe I was shocked to see you do this
I think that might be your issue.
Where it makes sense for you to do this.
Why? Because she's had 3 weeks of it this summer?
No, because she's African American. She looks the part.
Abby, what does that have to do with anything? African American does not mean we come from the continent of Africa. We're Americans. This is ridiculous. I think you've lost your mind. Anyone here who was watching that dance, which you were not, because you didn't show up to do your job.
Nia, I'm not trying to be offensive. What I'm trying to say is that I want you to work harder. I want you to be the best that you can possibly be. And I don't think you've even touched on that yet.
That is like so inappropriate. As history has proven, Abby's really impulsive. And she never takes ownership of what she says anyway.
The next solo I'm giving Reagan. The reason why I chose Reagan to do a solo is because her technique is on point. And all I care about, you guys, this week is winning.
But you're bringing Reagan in as a guest this week, and you're gonna give her a solo over Chloe and Nia?
Her technique is better.
I'm always in the back. Like, I know it. I know that, like, I've told time after time my technique is, like, the worst in the group. I know that. But it's just hard because, like, I've been here for legit 7 years. Like, I've never missed a competition. I've felt like I've put in so much, and honestly, I feel
But you
like...
got the duet last week. Kalani didn't.
Well, yeah, but...
That didn't win, so we're trying new things. We want to win. I've taken time out of my life to be here for your girls, and I've grown to love them so much. I really have. But I know what it takes to win, and if that means tough love, that's what it means. So you guys, it's Nationals week. Are you excited? Yeah. So your Nationals this weekend is in Lawndale. It's Fearless Dance Competition. And all I care about, you guys, this week is winning. So if I call you up, just step forward, please. Nia. Chloe. Kalani. You three have solos. You are the original. You've come so far, and I feel that this is your time to shine. So you need to go out there and prove that, look at me, like I can do a mature routine.
I think Nia was probably affected the most as far as dance reputation goes because of Abby. Because think about all of her solos and like...
They should never have been on stage competing, most of them.
It was like she was out to like prove that she shouldn't be dancing or something.
Absolutely.
So you're in like up here, like think like you're almost like going across like a wall. Nice. Da-na-na-na, reach. 6, 7, 8. Maybe like a double, shouldn't I? 7, 8. Yeah.
Nia has been here the longest out of everyone. However, Nia has only done one solo at Nationals. And to be honest with you, it was a pretty negative experience. And so I just hope it's enough for a win. There's enormous pressure on Nia right now. Nia has a solo where she feels like she's a mature dancer. This is not just a solo at Nationals. This, for Nia, is like a lifeline. This is an opportunity for her to break free of the bondage that Abby had her wrapped up in and believe that she's a great dancer.
I've never seen you dance like that in my life. Are you crying? A little. Are you kidding me? I'm so happy for you.
That was so good.
Aww.
You did good, huh? You did amazing.
And our first overall teen solo is... number 23, I Need No One.
First place overall at Nationals. Proud doesn't even begin to describe the feeling I have right now. I'm beyond proud. Nia's always been the underdog. And so walking off the stage as a national championship winner is a dream come true for Nia.